Welcome to the session of 8th class English, second chapter, themed as social issues, in which we are going to deal with the C reading, reaching the unreached. Children, do you know what are social issues? Yes, social issues are the barriers for the development of our country. Some of the social issues are illiteracy, unemployment, child labor, child marriages, caste feelings, etc. So today we are going to deal with mainly child labor. So in this chapter, the writer mainly focused on child labor. Okay?
Child labor. Children, childhood is the best part of anyone's life. It is full of innocence and joy. This is the time for children to be in school and at play, to grow strong and confident with the love and encouragement. Child labor is one of the major social issues of our country. Childhood is the best part of life. The term child labor is often defined as work that deprives children of their childhood, their potential and their dignity, and that is harmful to physical and mental development. The child is likely to interfere with his or her right to education or to be harmful to their health. There are more than 10.1 million child laborers in India who are mostly between 5 and 14 years of age. These kids earn a living by working in factories, mines, construction sites, households, brothels, tea stalls, railway stations and lose their childhood along the way, which is real cost we are paying as a nation. Now, coming back to the lesson, C reading, reaching the unreached, mainly focus on children like Romesh, Shanti, who became child laborers by their worse family conditions and received helping hand from some rescue organizations. Students, before going to read the lesson, let us know the meanings of some hard words from the lesson. Paved, covered with. Rag picker, a person who collects waste material in streets. Toiled, worked hard. Rescuer, which means a person who saved somebody from some difficult situation. Elimination, the act of removing something. Campaign, which meant a series of planned activities for achieving a social aim. Marginalized, unimportant. Exploitation, unfair treatment. Liberated, which meant set free. Now, children, open your textbooks and start reading the lesson. Romesh was 14 years old. He left his widowed mother and 3 younger sisters back in Bihar. He took up a long travel of hundreds of miles to find a new future. He reached Hyderabad, one of the main cities in India. On reaching the city, he found that the streets were not paved with gold. Finding a job was not an easy task. Cursed by hunger, he joined a group of rag pickers. He started working early in the morning and toiled until late evening, only to earn a mere rupees 10 a day. Life was not a dream for him. Luckily, he got a helping hand from the child line when some rescuer called 1098 helpline. Romesh is now one of the beneficiaries of Andhra Pradesh based project for the elimination of child labor. Many such children fall to similar fate due to domestic violence and abject poverty. One such example was Shanti, a 9-year-old kid. She was taken out of the school by her parents and sent to Hyderabad to work in a middle-class home. She suffered all day long, spending her energy on cooking, mopping, cleaning, and washing clothes. Worse was to come. The owners locked her up in a tiny room when they went out. She stayed alone, waiting for the day to pass. She recalled her memories with friends at school and she wept. As a direct result of awareness campaigns, the neighbors informed the child labor enforcement team. She was rescued and is now placed in a girls' transit home. Who knows how many such unreached are waiting to be rescued? Child Rights and You is an organization that believes that children are citizens and they have their own rights. At CRY, they do not believe in charity, nor do they run schools or orphanages. Instead, they partner some basic level organizations working for children, their parents and communities. CRY's role is that of a bridge between child development organizations and people working for marginalized children. They gather the support, money, and time of the Indians around the world and thousands of field workers across India who struggle to enrich the lives of children. CRY has freed more than 1 lakh children from hunger, exploitation, and illiteracy in more than 13,000 villages and slums. The organization has successfully prevented child labor in 648 villages across the nation and liberated 1,152 villages from child marriages. It also has 21,676 out of school children in its account who have now joined schools. These children are into their childhood with all due opportunities of life. Now children, so let us comprehend the lesson. What forced Romesh join a group of rag pickers? The curse of his hunger forced him to join a group of rag pickers. Why was the girl out of school? Okay, the girl was out of school because her parents sent to work in a household. What is the role of CRY? CRY acts like a bridge between child developmental organizations and people working for marginalized children. So children, in our lesson, we observed some rescue organizations helped Romesh and Shanti. Now, let us see some more rescue organizations for child labor in our India. There are a number of NGOs working tirelessly to make sure these children find a better life ahead. Some of them are CRY, that is Child Rights and You, Childline India Foundation, and the third one is Save the Children India. And next one, SOS Children's Villages India. And next one, Uday Foundation. And last one, Bachpan Bachao Andolan. These are some of the rescue organizations of child labor. And now students, finally, let us conclude the session by knowing some slogans which are very helpful for our English language functions. Life of little ones are destroyed when child labor is employed. Child is meant to learn, not to earn. Stop child labor. Children should fill their mind instead of filling their pockets. Make our future bright. Shape our future right. Stop child labor. Students, I hope you understood the lesson well. You read the lesson 2 or 3 times and make sure that you understand well. Have a good time. Thank you.